Hi, welcome to my podcast, Talking Travel with Wendy. I travel the globe interviewing really cool people in small hospitality and tourism businesses. Join me each week as I discover and share something or someone new with you. You can find more at www.travelwithwendy.net. And remember, it's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy. Hi, thanks for joining us here today for Talking Travel with Wendy. I am with Malia Hames and Angie Pierce of the Alabama Mountain Lakes Tourist Association, and we are going to talk about all things North Alabama, and you have so much to share. I'm so excited.
Oh, yes. That's one thing that we have in North Alabama is that we've got trails for days. We've got our waterfalls of North Alabama, and it's got 13 waterfalls. It's all over our region, and they are absolutely gorgeous, amazing. I mean, it's definitely a bucket list thing that you should do.
I did a video on the DeSoto Falls, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And I wish I was kind of there now because I've heard that the leaf color is just insane.
Mm-hmm. The leaves are beautiful. They're peaking right now, so yeah.
So tell me the mission of the Tourist Association.
Okay. Our mission in North Alabama is just to promote the 16 counties, the northernmost counties, everything above Birmingham,
okay,
by Mississippi, Tennessee, and Georgia. We've been in business for over 50 years.
Wow.
And that's pretty much our mission, just to promote tourism for North Alabama, to get people to come and visit here.
Excellent. Okay. And there is so much. I have loved rediscovering Alabama since my return, and all the small little towns. Like I lived here for 10 years. I didn't know that the Jesse Owens Museum was here, and it's just fantastic.
It's beautiful. Then you've got Mooresville. It's the oldest town in the state of Alabama, and it was incorporated before the state was incorporated. So it's a beautiful little town with historic churches and homes, and it's on the National Registry. It's just a really precious little gem, and people don't realize it's right outside of our largest city, which is Huntsville, Alabama. It's just sitting right there in Limestone County, and it's something really cute to visit.
So do you find a lot of the tourists are looking at like the lakes and recreation? Like you have Joe Wheeler that's right here in the Decatur area, but all over, I mean, even up near Gorham's Bluff, there's tons of lake and recreation, outdoor fishing.
Yeah, we've got 8 lakes here, and of course we're well known for our fishing all over the country. When we go to travel shows up north, it just amazed me the first time I went how much people in Indiana and Illinois and Ohio, they plan trips every year to come here just for our fishing.
We like to say we have hundreds of thousands of acres of water, because you've got Lake Guntersville that's 69,000 acres. You've got Wheeler, which is 67,000. You've got Westlake, the crappie capital of the world, and then we've got some of the most beautiful clear waters down around the Bear Creeks.
Okay.
And you've got Smith Lake, and you've got Wilson, and Neely Henry as well.
Okay.
So we've got some beautiful lakes for everybody to come and explore, not just for fishing, but also for, summertime outdoor recreation, just boating and whatnot. So.
Okay. And so do you put like kind of packages together?
So I've created several road trips, because that's one thing that we find that people love is that, they want to know, well, like we were talking about earlier, what is there to see and do? Where's there to stay? Where can we eat? That's a big deal here. Is where can we eat?
The staycations are awesome.
Right. And so I put together some road trips, like a mountain adventure that covers the waterfalls on the northeast side of the state, the mountains, northwest side. We've got our music. We've got the
Muscle Shoals, and Florence, and there's 3 world famous actually recording studios that are there, and they had like the Beatles and Linda Ronstadt and Rolling Stones, right?
Bob Seger, Rod Stewart. I mean, it's amazing every time.
A lot of our attractions right now would say they're open for business, but just plan ahead, say smaller visitation groups at a time, that kind of thing.
Yeah, sure. Just taking the precautionary measures.
Wear your mask, just stay socially distanced, but still enjoy. And Malia can tell you about some of our other beautiful outdoor activities. I mean, we have some beautiful stuff. We have some motorcycle trails.
My husband would love this, the barbecue trail.
And I love to pair it with the craft beer trail.
Okay.
Like craft beer, and barbecue.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. You just need to bring your stretchy pants. Do you have some Christmas events that are coming up or holiday?
We've got some that are still, they've been modified just a little bit, like Angie was saying, you know, smaller groups and of course wearing masks and things like that, being socially distant. The Galaxy of Lights at the Huntsville Botanical Garden, and they've got walking nights, which I love driving through, but to me, walking through is it's just magical. And they're pre-selling tickets so they can control the crowds each night. It used to be Santa's Underground Workshop at Rickwood Caverns, but now it's Winterland Under Warrior.
Okay.
And they decorate Rickwood Caverns. It's amazing the way that they decorate with the lights and Christmas decorations. So that's going on.
Now, where is that located?
It's in Blount County, kind of close to Aniana in that area. It's right off of I-65.
That's become one of my new favorites. We went and did the covered bridges.
Yes.
And they had so many murals there, too. It's such an adorable town.
And the covered bridges are really pretty in the fall, too, with the leaves. And so,
Yes. Well, in Huntsville, are they still doing the Tinsel Trail?
Yes, the Tinsel Trail is going on at Big Spring Park, and they've actually expanded it.
Oh, awesome.
So it's going to be even bigger, even better. And I love how, like, you can see the trees that reflect on the water there. That's really cool. That's another good Instagrammable opportunity.
Okay. Well, and those are corporations, businesses, churches, nonprofits that decorate. Each one has their own. Yeah. Well, it's one theme, right?
Right,
And then
theme,
everybody.
they each do their thing, just like the North Pole Stroll in Athens.
Yeah.
So that'll be taking place as well.
Okay.
In Big Spring Park.
In Athens. Okay.
They've modified Santa's Village a little bit. It's going to be at Early Works Museum, and it's called 10 Nights of Santa.
Okay.
And there's a whole story about Santa in a snow globe. So that's
The kids will still get to experience Santa, but he'll be in a
In the
snow
snow
globe.
globe. And you said that's at Early Works?
Early Works,
Okay.
yes.
Yes, 10 nights. It's December 13th through the 23rd.
So if you are a crafter or you like local artwork, what are some things you could recommend?
One of my favorite places is Orbix Hot Glass. It's near Fort Payne, Decatur,
Mentone.
Cherokee County, Mentone, and it is amazing. They do different classes, and you can blow your own Christmas ornament. They have you can sculpt your own flower. They have several different ones. But it's so beautiful.
Cal Reed was featured on Oprah. So
He's awesome. I love Cal and Christine.
also Miracle Pottery. Yeah. We have Miracle Pottery not far from there in Mentone.
Okay.
So if you're up exploring the waterfalls, you could visit Miracle Pottery. It's absolutely gorgeous, and her story is just amazing.
Okay.
Her name is Belinda Miracle. There's where the Miracle Pottery comes from, but she really has a miracle story to tell.
Yeah, in the springtime, actually 1818 Farms in
Yeah, that's what I was
Mooresville,
thinking.
Yes.
they do floral arrangements. They do
blue
different,
wall.
they do all kinds of things like that to teach you how to arrange your flower. I was watching some of her videos on YouTube.
I know, I love it.
And all these tricks, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it makes so much sense. That's why they look so beautiful.
And she knows like exactly what she's talking about.
So
but I love her
beautiful.
YouTube channel too, because you can learn a lot about how to grow flowers in the South.
Yeah.
Alabama is home to the Robert Trent Jones Golf Course, but also many others.
Yes, we have lots of championship golf courses. We have 3 Robert Trent Jones golf courses in North Alabama. We have Hampton Cove, we have Silver Lakes, and we have Fighting Joe over at the Shoals, Robert Trent Jones at the Shoals, which is a beautiful, beautiful facility. But we also have championship golf like Goose Pond Colony. They have 2 courses at Goose Pond Colony in Scottsboro, and then we also have smaller championship golf courses down in Coleman. We have Terry Pines here, Point Mallard in Decatur. There's several scattered throughout North Alabama, and we have a golf guide.
So you can easily make that a week trip, just traveling in North Alabama.
Just playing golf and eating barbecue.
We're here in the city of Decatur. So tell me a little bit about what's here.
Okay, well, in Decatur, there's all kinds of things. Of course, Big Bob Gibson's is world famous, also barbecue. So
and
you
they're
can't.
Memphis and May winners too,
Yes,
right?
yes. It's like the Super Bowl of barbecue. They have won it multiple times. So you can't stop through Decatur and not eat at Big Bob Gibson's.
That's right.
We've got Morgan Price Candy Company, and they make some of the best. No, the best toffee. Caramels, yeah, it's so good. And then the Tennessee Valley Pecan Company here in Decatur also has chocolate covered pecans. They have their own coffee line. They've got all different sorts of flavors of pecans.
Okay. And the downtown district is amazing. My son's absolute favorite restaurant is the Rail Yard.
Oh,
and he
yes.
thinks it's the best restaurant in all of Alabama.
Yes.
And he loves that restaurant.
They have a dish called the grits and greens.
Yes.
And it's made with Conecuh sausage. Oh, so good.
Yeah. You also work with the state parks as well. You were talking about Gunnersville, Joe Wheeler, DeSoto.
Cathedral Taverns in Rickwood and Buck's Pocket.
Oh, okay. Would you say that when people come in to get more information that they're asking about more outdoor recreation?
Yes. Especially this year, outdoor has really been, people have really been wanting outdoor opportunities. And at Joe Wheeler, they said that they have been busier than they've been in 20 years.
Well, I know like the RV industry has increased like 60%. It's crazy.
In our vacation guide, we have all of our campgrounds, not just our state parks, but also all of our private campgrounds that are out there that people can enjoy as well. But speaking of state parks, they have Ziplines.
Okay.
And we have 2 Ziplines. There's one at Lake Gunnersville, but this is another one. This is a new one. It's called Vision Ministries Zipline Tours.
Okay.
So just for outdoor activities, since we're talking about that, those are some fun things that families can do together if they're
adventurous enough. I know Malia has been adventurous enough to do it. I'm not.
I have done
Malia
it.
has.
It was fun. It was scary at first, but it was fun after I got into it. Yeah. And there's a zip line, a new one at DeSoto State Park too.
Oh, okay.
So they created one
well,
there.
I saw their tree walk or whatever. That looked not for me. So if people are shopping for Christmas, what are some places that you can recommend for getting some deals?
Well, one of and this is also world famous, we have a lot of world famous things here
We
in North
do.
Alabama. I've said that quite a bit today. But Unclaimed Baggage in Scottsboro has been on the Today Show. It's been on when David Letterman was on. It was on David Letterman. I think it's been on Oprah. And they have all kinds of things. And they also, what I found that's so cool about it is they have a little museum in the front that has all of the crazy finds that have come through. Like there's a
wedding dress.
Yeah, there's a wedding dress. There's
Movie props.
props. There's some really neat stuff that you're thinking, who flies with those things? But somebody did.
So it's just a fun thing to do, and Scottsboro is not that far from Huntsville, so it makes it a really nice day trip to head out there. Okay. So tell me about the wine trail.
Okay, another one of our trails is there's 6 in North Alabama. There's Jules J, White Oak, Wills Creek, Fruithurst, High Country, and Maraella, and they all have very unique wines. They're all very different from one another. Jules J, they have a brick oven pizza that they make, and so you can enjoy pizza, drink some of their wine.
Glass of wine.
Yes.
All outside. It's really cool.
I know.
It's very beautiful.
I definitely need to bring a group and have a day trip there.
Yes. And the one thing we didn't mention is we have passports online for all these that they're digital, or you can call and get a copy, but you can go online, and if you do all of them for some of these trails, we'll send you a prize.
Oh, excellent.
Yep. You can get them stamped at the brewery. You can get them stamped at each one. And then at each winery, you can get them stamped. And then
fun.
There's also discounts and deals on our website. So if anybody's looking for like a hotel or somewhere, you just want to get away for a weekend, look up our website and go there and look for the discounts and deals under the accommodations. We have accommodations listed, not just campgrounds, but we have hotels all across North Alabama. We have some that have spas, so that's definitely something a couple might want to do.
Yeah, if you want to do golf and a spa.
We have cabins, and we have all of our state parks listed on there. So if you're looking for bed and breakfast, so
perfect.
That's a really cool place to go.
Perfect. Well, there's so much to do that it's pretty nice to do like a cluster and a combination in your weekend or your week visiting around North Alabama. So if people want more information, you have a social media presence.
Yes.
And your website is?
The website is northalabama.org, and we're on social media look us up at Visit North Alabama.
Okay. And so you're on Instagram, Facebook,
Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube.
Excellent. Well, thank you both for being with me today and being my guests on Talking Travel with Wendy and having me here. Really
Fun. Back and talk to us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us here today. Thanks so much for listening to my podcast today. I truly appreciate it. If you'd like more free content, visit my website, travelwithwendy.net. If you'd like to help support this channel or be a sponsor, check out the links below in the description. It's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy.